this is this is probably the most bourgeois intro to a video, um, because I just got home from work, and let me tell y'all, YouTube, Tumblr, friends, family, work was hard this week, and I actually didn't teach any classes this week at all, which is it's very jet program. That's such a jet thing to happen. And sorry, I literally just walked through the door, and I probably should have prepared for this video, but I just wanted to get it out of the way before I got too tired. Before we hop into things, this is how we do things here. So everyone, buy yourselves a highball, of course with 9% alcohol, and then you get some orange juice. And the two are they're just wonderful. I'm not, well, yeah, I am drinking alone at home, I guess, after work, which sounds so sad, but, no, it should be a pretty cool night. I'm gonna go out and go to Nichome and drink more there, and possibly go to a concert later tonight. I don't really know, but we're just pre-gaming right now. So, shit, this video is so unstructured. Okay. Basically, I stayed on vacation for way too long, I think. I managed to have like a 20-day vacation, I think it was. Maybe 19 days. Something like that. And now my body just can't, like... I'm getting back into the swing of things, but waking up each morning was just really, really awful. And that sort of jet awful, that's like, oh my god, what am I doing in Japan? Like, I just can't do this. It's not the job for me. What the fuck's going on? So, I think things are going to be okay now. But, this week, right? So I taught no classes. So I sat around kind of trying to make myself useful to, like, non-English teachers. And, just helping around the school, and I'm on trash separating committee, so I help with garbage and I help with cleaning the school and stuff. So, yeah, I try to make myself useful. I know it, like, I do text Demo a lot, and I go on Tumblr a lot, and I make like short videos to my friends a lot, but I'm not about that, like, I don't know. Every situation is different, right? Which is such a useless phrase, I feel like, because that's life. Like, everyone's situation is different. Everyone goes through life differently. Everyone has a different background. So even presented with the same circumstances, things seem different to people. But anyway, that's a completely other video I can get into. What I wanted to say is the times that I do feel like a desk warmer sometimes, I'm just not about complaining about it so much. Just given, like, so many of my friends who don't have jobs right now, and the fact that it's, at least at my school anyway, it's really easy to find things to do. I don't even ask permission half the time. I just start doing shit. But that's a completely different video as well. So, my favorite JTE, who I've blogged about before, who I was emailing even before I came to Japan, she's gone for about 3 or 4 months in Southern California. So she's gone due to an incident that I can't talk about. The other ALT, this British guy, this really cool British guy, no longer is at my school. Yeah, and God. So the English department's just been all kinds of crazy clusterfuck lately, right? And so we just kind of took those two hits right at the end of 2014. And this week, and specifically today, we really got acquainted with the new people. And the new JTE is super cool. Like, his English ability is really great. He's young, but not too young. He's like a fresh face. He's been teaching for a little bit, so that seems cool. I think working with him will be great. But as I've told a lot of you before, and I write on Tumblr, I work at a technical high school, and it's a really, 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 really low academic performance technical high school here in Tokyo. And like to some degree I was aware that the school had like a reputation among certain educators here, but like when this new JTE came in, it was pretty evident that like my school had a reputation, and he came in and they were just like, "Oh, hey, you like go speak to the new guy and like just tell him about how you feel about being here, and you're new so you can like bond with him." Cuz I've been here only 5 months, right? And the new JTE only had questions like, "Oh, like how violent are the students, or how bad are they? How loud are they in class? Like is are they really this bad? Like has this happened?" I heard about one technical high school, not this one, but in my home prefecture, where students were like breaking the windows and threatening teachers. Like, is this all going to happen? He was asking all these questions back to back to back to back to back. Not a single question was positive. Not a single question was like unrelated to like bad behavior, I guess. So I got kind of pissed off, and I let him know like, hey, like this is a really great school, and it's not great in terms of conventional academics, but the students are really awesome, and you have to channel their energy. They're very energetic, and if you channel that right, which takes practice, and I don't have it down yet, but if you do it right, it'll be really fun. And look, my students make me things, and my students draw me all these things, and I was trying to show him like, hey, like these students are really great, and then he would just kind of like notice that for a second and then go on and be like, hey, like I saw a student walking in the hallway on my way over here looking like this, and like, oh my god, is that allowed at school? And I'm just like, calm the fuck down, just calm the fuck down. And I think I want to tell incoming Jets this when they figure out where they're going, and some of y'all are going to figure out that you're going to be going to some hood ass Japanese school like I did. And see, okay, this is gonna sound some type of way. I haven't even had any of my drink yet. Hold on. I feel like a lot of Jets that come from a place of privilege. We know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Uh, a lot of Jets that come from places of privilege, and we all do, but we know who, hear that they are going to a low performing school and just freak the fuck out. And it's just like, just because you're dealing with a group of students that don't fit with what we all admit is broken and we all acknowledge is fucked up and flawed, just because they don't fit into this educational grinder, this like fucking meat grinder, um, it doesn't mean they're bad. It doesn't mean your life's going to be hard, and it doesn't mean that like it won't be fun. Like you have the opportunity to do all these things. And so again, every situation is different, but you have power. You have total power. Well, not total power. Let's be real. You have some power to deal with situations. The situations that vary between Jets. So this video was not meant to be about that. Okay, I'm not trying to sound preachy. Let me drink a little bit more. Also, girl, I met the new ALT. I was actually really upset because the last ALT was really cool. One of my first work friends, and actually one of the only people who I like spent time with outside of the Enkais that I make drunken live blog posts at. But he's gone. So new ALT seems like a super cool guy. Seems really, really nice. Did not have questions like the JTE did. And I'm really excited. And I think I heard someone saying that I should be a senpai, even though he's been in Japan for 5 years. Like he'll have a lot to teach me. Like I've only been here for 5 months, right? So I don't even know where this video is going now. I just wanted to talk about that. Like I was kind of really upset that the JTE had this attitude from the get go, which is like actually really common at my school, where people just focus on how there's so much room for students to misbehave, because there is at my school, right? But I don't think I've ever felt disrespected by my students before. And I'm a new teacher and I'm not that great. Right? So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. I'm so excited for the new ALT. I hope he likes to hang out. He probably doesn't. He has a wife, so he probably has like a complete life. He's been here, so he's probably fine. But um, super super cool guy. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sorry for this 10-minute long video. I hope you all have a safe weekend, and I will see y'all later.